영상 다시 시작했습니다.
Here we are.
적절한 시간
The
같아.
vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favors.
그리고 이번엔 여자들이 참 많이 나오는 것 같아. 지난번보다.
You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead. We'll be back here.
안녕하세요. 아무튼 밑으로 들어가야 되잖아, 그치?
Like the dirty little dwarf, aren't
Very well.
You're quite the dirty little mage.
I do my best. Still, I'm no ale swilling mouth.
앤더스. 티빈터 사람이야? 마이크 소리 작다고요? 지금은 어때요? 지금 괜찮지 않아요? 그 게임 소리가 상대적으로 큰데 제 목소리에 비해서 근데 그 게임 소리가 중요할 것 같아서 일부러 제가 이렇게 해놨어요. 그래서 최대한 저는 이제 게임에서 다른 소리가 안 날 때 말할 겁니다. 별다를 건 없고 잠시만요.
Mountain of belches like you.
And I'm no winking, slack-jawed coward like you.
True, we should form a club.
보자, 앤더스한테 그거 줍시다. 마법전사 하나 찍어줍시다. 그럼 이제 얘도 이런 것들을 잠시만요. 자신 언제나 활성화 어딨어? 아차, 내가 뭘 잘못 찍었구나. 다음에 또 하지 뭐. 레벨 오면 또 다시 오르고 뭐 그러면 되지 뭐. 강아지네. 강아지 안녕. 왜 이렇게 진행이 느려? 내려가 봅시다.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
Take this! My favorite arm!
It is begun.
얘들이 감히 파멸의 감옥을 써?
I shall do it. As you say. Away with you! Shall be done.
Managed somehow.
전 뭐야? 안드라스테는 신의 문에
Very well.
불에 목욕했대. 와우.
Very well.
뭔가 많네요. 불지옥이 좀 오래 가는구만.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out. We don't have anything. All we have is the clothes on our back. Quick, before more of those things come.
풀어줬고. 죄수 맘대로 저렇게 풀어줘도 되나? 저 뭐야? 어?
She couldn't have shown us the courtesy of waiting a bit longer before becoming a ghoul.
아들이야. 아까 그 강아지한테 받은 퀘스트 그거네.
I shall do it.
Make you hurt. Make you hurt. Here comes Arthur.
계속 진행해보죠.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand... Oh, they did too. Even though the attack was a surprise, they killed droves of Darkspawn. Just ask the poor maids who have to clean it up. But you're something else. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads. Aye, the Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know. Of course.
일단 여기까지 진행 가능하네. 나중에 더 할 수 있겠죠.
You need anything, Commander?
아이템 칸이 좀 많이 모자라네.
Commander, the Lords of Amarantine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendon Howe's vassals. Now they will be yours. Lieges and vassals are seldom of one mind, Commander. Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amarantine.
Commander.
Ban Esmeralda of Amarantine, as is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against her or her heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
요 의식이 보여주는 게 뭐냐면은 요 세 개의 중앙 집권은 개쓰레기다 라는 걸 보여주는 거예요. 정말 개쓰레기다. 정치 체제가 낙후된 것이 뭐.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them. I cannot give what I do not possess. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition. I suppose you don't. Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
I'm here to serve, Commander. I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably. Very well, Commander.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense. She's a sly one, said Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce. We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts. No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amarantine is all I know. Not bleeding likely, in truth. Good men, lousy spies. You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost. Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. There's really only two who can offer real support in the war. Lord Edelbreck, master of the Firavel Plains, controls more farmland than anyone else. He's powerful and popular. Ban Esmeralda rules the city, wealthiest in the room by far. She may not be loved, but she cannot be ignored.
에델브렉하고 에스메렐이 필요한 사람들이다 라고 얘기를 해주네.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire. As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food? Thank you, my liege.
퀘스트가 또 있군요.
It's an honor to have you as our leader.
I see that Lord Edelbreck wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all he cares about. Amarantine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected. Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amarantine was built over generations. If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event. Commander?
퀘스트들이 많네요.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade. As you wish. Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall. The Commander has business to attend to.
어웨이크닝도 나름대로의 이야기가 있네요. 재밌네. 좋긴 한데 근데 피로도가 너무 많이 심한데? 일단 넣어놓고요.
You need anything, Commander?
Yes.
요 지하에 그 죄수
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell. The Seneschal said it was your call, Commander. Technically, all the man's guilty of is theft. But who knows what else he might have come here to do. He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure. As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
아까 얘기했던 걔가 얘구나.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
너 혓바닥 잘못 돌리면 모가지 날아간다.
Somehow I just thought that my father's murderer would be, more impressive. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
아, 여기 하우 백작의 아들이야?
My father served the hero of Riverdane and fought against the Orlesians, yet our family lost everything. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you, but then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left. If you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it? All ready? Good.
I brought the seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first.
네가 널 죽이라 그랬으니까 난 널 살릴 거야.
You really want a Howe as a Grey Warden? You are a very strange woman. I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining.
얘는 자기 아빠가 뭐 했는지 모르는 것 같다, 그지? 특별하게 죽일 필요는 없을 것 같아요.
From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
표정이 왜 이래?
The Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
살았네. 좋아요.
It shall be done.
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here. Good guess. That's her. My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn. I don't really know. Her family was wealthy. I remember that much. They wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole now, of course. I'd be as welcome there as a bad rash. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me. Don't worry, I'll keep my mouth firmly shut. Why don't I just wait in the corner then?
갈까요?
Yes, yes.
숭배한 풍부한 거병이 뭐야? 그냥 깡패짓이지. 하우. 요거 해볼까? 얘는 활을 드는구나. 하우한테는 활을 들려줍시다. 활. 저게 나은 것 같아.
You need anything?
옷 저거 팔아버리자.
You need anything?
It shall be done.
Yes.
아이고.
As you say.
이 뭐야?
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian? Just wondering aloud. After all, Andraste did exist, didn't she? What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil? No doubt you're right. Seems to me that Andraste counselled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are. Says the fellow mage. Oh well, she's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
저게 예수에 대한 얘기지. 헤렌이네.
You're rending house, little blighter.
That's... Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets.
You don't have to tell me.
This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh! You're back. You need anything?
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, the indignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amarantine has any proper metal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons, stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know. Oh, of course.
웨이드는 진짜 장인이지. 자기가 하는 거에 대해서
You're back. You need anything? Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
So I'm to make armor for all Amarantine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
얘 누굴까?
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn. Once we're done with repairs, we should talk.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it. You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that? Oh, I expect you'd manage. I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
80금 좀 많이 주는 거 아니냐?
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
집중의 설명서라는 게 뭘까요? 뭐 하는 거죠, 이거? 아, 이거 그 초기화 시키는 거구나. 나중에는 최초 워든의 회고로 그런 거 비슷한 거네. 그 지금은 별 쓸모가 없고요. 나중에 혹시 필요하면 써보겠습니다.
What happened? Where did all the bloody darkness?
I don't know. They're called back now.
Samuel! Groundskeeper Samuel! Is that you?
Who? Maker's breath. If it isn't little Nate. I'd know that face anywhere.
Groundskeeper, I am overjoyed that you stayed on. Please, do you know how my brother died? And my sister? I was in the Free Marches.
Your brother died in the war. And Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amarantine. Don't know which one. Poor girl.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive. I knew about my mother and heard my brother might be dead. I suppose I just assumed that Delilah was dead too. Could we ask around the shops next time we're in Amarantine?
당연하지.
Thank you. I would be interested to know just what happened to her. I think I can help with that.
하하, 새끼 고양이다. 안녕, 난 어른 고양이 양파란다. 아, 이거 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? 이게 뭐 하는 거야 지금? 고양이 데리고 간다는 거 같은데 지금 고양이 어디 있어요? 얘는 어디? 아, 선물하는 거야? 아이고.
You think that's a good idea? I don't like the sound.
다다 안 좋아하네 근데.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. There was a mouser in the tower named Mr. Wiggums. Only
귀여워.
company I had when the Templars locked me up. Miss that beast a lot sometimes. But I can't keep a cat. We fight darkspawn for a living. I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, Kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
재밌네. 아유, 귀여워라.
As you wish.
그래도 우리 양파보다 못한 것 같아. 그지 양파야, 처자니? 못된 새끼. 자. 일단 뭐 특별한 건 없어 보이고 그 밖으로 한번 나가 봅시다 이제. 황량한 만 아마란틴 도시. 여기가 그 남자 그 귀족 아저씨 영지겠죠? 재밌네요. 어웨이크닝 꽤 재밌어요.
More enemies ahead.
못된 놈의 새끼들. 어디 사람들? 아 참 그 뭐 나타니엘 얘 이거 안 해줬지.
I'd run if I were you.
Scream for mercy!
Quickly, we must fight.
My favorite part.
Let's make this quick.
Thank you, kind sir. Take this pouch of coins in return. But now I'm off to Vigil's Keep.
와. 열다섯 개나 찾았어?
The dark spawn has sensed us.
Another down.
좋아요. 전 뭐야? 오거잖아. 아이고 대사가 있구나.
It shall be done.
We must gain the advantage!
It shall be done.
다 잡았고. 여기 렐리아나 노래에 나온 그곳이네. 재탕하는 거야 이 새끼들.
I shall do it.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself. Defend yourselves, men.
Enemies approaching!
만화가 좀 모자라네.
As you say.
This one's mine!
We must gain the advantage!
Very well.
잠깐 딸이 죽어버렸다 그랬지. 로드에서 다시 한번 해봅시다. 이게 먼저 돈을 주고 난 다음에 딸을 구하고 나서 잡아야 되나? 그렇게 해야 되는 모양이다.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was... I will take the gold. Over your dead body. The warden bleeds like anyone else! Attack!
아 이러면 또 안 되는 거야? 글쎄 살리려고 그럼 어떻게 해야 될까?
Another step and poor... Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself. Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now. Orc, send her over.
하하하. 이렇게 해야 되는구만.
The money. Now. Defend yourselves, men.
Enemies approaching.
Shall we?
Destructive forces of nature coming right up! Won't be defeated easily!
I shall do it.
Oh, this will be fun! I'd run if I were you!
Into the fray!
I'm at to destroy you!
Very well.
Quickly, we must fight.
Say your
Thank
prayer!
the Makers, thank you.
예, 다 됐죠, 그죠? 이렇게 하는 거였구나.
It is begun.
요새로 돌아와 볼까? 변동사항이 있나 모르겠지만.
You seem rather attached to that cat, Anders.
It's more that he's rather... So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden? That's what I thought. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying. They can't make you tranquil once you've passed your harrowing. I'll wager they regret that rule. The only thing I ever missed about the Circle was that cat, to be honest.
그게 그거군요. 그러니까 그 일단 참혹한 시험을 통과하면 평온하던 자 고자로 못 만드는군요.
I do. How are you doing in there, Sir Bouncer Lord? Ha! You'll be a fine mouser yet.
Can cats be Grey Wardens?
안 될 거야. 안 될 거야.
May I be of service?
아, 이거는 룬을 파는 거고. 아, 그런 거였구나. 전투마법사. 별게 없네요.
Yes, yes.
People talk about me stinking up the joint.
What are you on about now?
Cat.
이번엔 아마란틴으로 와볼까요?
Very well.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander! The rumours about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile. Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no?
I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it? A person of your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage. Return to me when this is done.
They used to display the heads of...
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women. Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over our rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right, and as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the darkspawn appeared. We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
수고했다.
Why won't you let us in? The Darkspawn are coming!
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravane. Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
It's the constable's orders.
But they don't look infected. And he has children.
Look, we let some in, we'll have the...
Those smugglers are bastards for taking advantage of the chaos.
We'll die if they don't let us in.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed.
저게 뭐야?
I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
제 족장인가 보네.
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
밀수업자들을 잡아라 라는 퀘스트가 생겼네. 밀수업자들을 잡아라. 대놓고 이름이 수상한 인물이야? 세이브 하고요.
Greetings, could I interest you in, wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the...
You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
죽으려고 이 새끼. 쫓아가보죠.
Be a fool!
It shall be done.
Best be wary! Don't give them the advantage! I should do something else.
I need a new weapon.
It shall be done. As you say.
That's a...
수상한 경기는 또 뭐야?
So, you're a how?
Do you have a point?
Hey, I'm fond of the how. I'm just fond of the why, the who's, and the what. It's shameful how long it took to get that.
To battle!
It is begun.
Nothing personal, just business.
그래, 나도 널 일로 주지 마.
We
개인적인
must
감정
not
없대.
exhaust our supply.
헐.
My magic will destroy you! Destructive forces of nature coming right on!
Damn you!
One more notch of... Afraid yet? Won't be defeated easily.
Why aren't you dead yet?
Away with you!
What's that smell?
Nothing personal. Nothing personal.
It is begun.
Just business.
얘 계속 뺑뺑이 도나? 경비병들은 도와주지도 않네.
Good for nothing lackwits. You let me be followed!
We must gain the advantage.
As you say.
잠깐. 보통 맞지?
Now we do battle.
It is begun.
This is my favorite part.
Into the fray!
You don't always wear robes, do you?
Not when I'm naked, I don't.
As you say.
When you run from the circle, robes would make you easy to spot.
So does the big I'm a mage sign around my neck. I like to make it easy for the Templars.
Ah, so that's how it's going to be.
The guards. They won't let anyone into the city, but it's dangerous outside the walls.
여길 어떻게 들어가야 되지? 안 되잖아.
I'll get on it.
어떻게 들어가야 될까요? 아, 보고하라고? 야옹이네.
Any luck with the smugglers? That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key. If you can find a way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
출입구를 지키는 자가 없잖아. 아까 난민밖에 없었었는데. 이게 뭐야?
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. You know as well as I do, don't you? The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. But Avinter Imperium has a better way. But we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
바보에게 라이프닝.
See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
영상 끊겠습니다.